Okay. I can't get them anymore. I've tried. Paul Katsarov with 423buyland.com. I have what you want. But man, if you've seen how many videos I've let out, how many properties I've sold. Last year I did like 25. This year I'm at 1. Okay, the market is dead. It's gone. Everybody's gouging. If you're going to look for an RV lot, I can already tell you what you're going to find. You're not going to find what I'm going to give you at my price. And the reason being is everybody wants to get rich, right? So when you go to get a lot, they're going to tell you $30,000, $40,000. It's outrageous. I don't do that. But it's very, very, very hard to get the lots. You see, what separates me from other sellers out there's a whole lot that separates me from other sellers. Number one, we try really hard to get these lots at a reasonable price. We pass up a lot because we know that it's not fair on you, the buyer. Today, I have the elusive double lot in Lake Livingston Village. You can put 2 RVs, you can put 2 structures, anything that you want. City sewage is available, city water, super fast internet, everything you ever wanted, and you can put a travel trailer or an RV on this property. It was really, really hard to get. It really was. And I'd say what, 6 months, 8 months doing the negotiating. That's how hard it is, folks. If you're better off going through an investor like me. Let me tell you what separates me from other investors. Number one, I know my deed work. I know my title work. Our titles are good, guaranteed, clean. We do not sell bad titles with outstanding liens and outstanding POA fees. We don't do that. So remember, you're only as good as your land seller. And with 23 years in the business, we know what we're doing when we go to the courthouse. That's number one. You know, you can do a private transaction with us and get a great, great, great title. Never have to worry. Number two, we're at the most competitive pricing where, like, you look at the local real estate agents. I mean, they're at what? $30,000 for a lot? And I'm selling a double for $24,000, somewhere like right around there. A double? Are you kidding me? So I'm at definitely the cheaper right now. I could go buy 10 lots right now, but I would have to put them at 30 grand. I'm not going to do that to you, the consumer, because I wouldn't pay that. I don't expect you to pay that. And number three, what separates me from all the other sellers in this subdivision is quite simply, I understand the problems that you worry about when you drive from a long distance. And what that is, you know, look, the land is just a bunch of trees. I've been selling trees for a long time. What you're worried about is the neighborhood, the immediate surroundings. What I do is I go that extra distance and I vet the neighbors. It's one thing to say, well, all the people are really nice in the neighborhood, which is what other land investors will tell you. To tell you, I personally talked and spoke with all these people. Look, folks, they're all conservatives. They're surrounded by great conservative Republican people, which is awesome. They're very patriotic. And I've spoken to each and every one of them. Check this out. Right now, by the way, we're on the main drag. This is the main drag. This goes down around about a mile or so, and it ends up right at the entrance. The road's in real good condition. They just did the roads. Now look at this. Our lot is right off the main drag. You see that? It's right there. And we look, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Right there, easy access. Look at this, you come right here, you turn, and you're precisely 100 feet away from the property. If you go down the road, you're going to what we call the heart of the subdivision. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to stay right here where the main drag is, so easy access for everything. The land is beautiful. The easement is great. It's not too deep. It's not a long easement. Real cheap development on this property. So just look at that double lot right there. You see the 2 white signs, so it's one's 275, one's 276. We have our sign in the middle. Now, as we enter from the main drag, the corner neighbor, I love that guy, works for Ford, he's a diehard Republican, and look, hey, he's got my 2 favorite flags. He's got the American flag, you got the Trump flag, and that's what I like personally. Now, watch this. This is really great. This person has an immaculate property right here. Beautiful, beautiful little blue unit. I know him personally, and I can tell you the owner of this property, he's amazing. He is smart, extremely good looking. My camera woman thinks he's sexy, for heaven's sakes. Okay? It's mine, guys. I own this property right here. I own the property that is right next to our double lots. 275 and 276. So we have a great trumper across the street. Awesome. You see this little gray car right there? That's Linda. Linda's probably one of my most favorite people in this subdivision. I'm going to tell you why. I've been selling land here for 23 years. Linda is the former vice president. I think she was also president at one time. So right across the street from you, you have somebody that cares about the subdivision. Oh, she's my favorite person, period. I love her. She's awesome. Real country. She's right there. You got a conservative trumper. This property, nobody's been here for years. I guess they come up occasionally on the weekend. On the other side, you have a vacant lot. Check this out. You got a vacant lot up here, and they cleared it like I saw them clearing it last year. Really awesome Hispanic people. They recognized me from my videos. I got to shake their hand. Really, really kind, really, really sweet people. You have Linda right there, the former vice president. And even further down, the properties look really, really, really nice. Now remember, there's always good and bad when you go to these low restricted properties, which is what you want. If you're in Houston, you're in a cookie cutter subdivision. Hey, let's go to the property. I got two 40-foot wide lots, two individual, two can be sold. If you want to buy one lot, you can buy one lot off me. You can buy both for 24, or you can buy one for 12. I don't really care if you want to split me up. That's fine. You just got to call me, tell me what you want. But when you come out, I guarantee you that everything I'm telling you, this is what you're going to see. The streets are okay, but you know what? The streets may suck going down that way, but it doesn't matter. Look, you're 100 feet from the main road. The main roads are always done. So you have a little crappy section right here with the holes. It doesn't matter. Think about it. You're going around that little gap in the road, and then you're clear sailing all the way to the front entrance. If I was to go down here, if you notice the road undulates, it gets a little worse. You don't want that. But right now, the location is everything. So we have two 40-foot lots. We have 80 foot of frontage by 100 foot of depth. We have found these two survey markers, and so kind of what that means is you know exactly what you're buying. You know, that's one thing we don't do. We don't just throw something in the ground for no reason. Go, that's it. I want to know what I'm buying if I'm dropping the big monies. You know, I'm really, really anal like that. And guys, I lay my money down. I buy these lots, I put my money down. You think I don't do my research and I run a business? Then let's just think about that. See, you're getting a property that's been fully vetted for my own welfare, my own financial welfare. So anyway, check this out. We're gonna walk to the back real quickly, and I'm gonna show you what we got. Hey, my favorite, hey, where's my favorite camera lady going? Oh, come on, man. We all know. You gotta have a woman on camera, you know. Anyway, I want to take you to show you the property. I pride myself in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk the length of the property. Here's my unit, okay? And by the way, these lots are a little bit bigger than normal. Here is about where the survey marker is. I found the other two, so we're right about there. Anyway, we're going to walk from here. We're going to go back. I'm going to look inside this. Real nice unit. This unit we're going to be selling as well shortly. So by the way, if anybody's interested in that unit, I'm going to be turning and burning that sucker for, it's pretty much brand new, 2 years old. Everything that I did personally, I built that unit, I remodeled it, I ran the sewer lines, the water lines, I bought the property, I did everything, so I know it intimately. I can tell you exactly what you're going to get and everything about this. This unit is not what I'm trying to show you today. It's just a little bit extra. We're going to be selling this unit for around 60,000, 55 to 60, if we have a buyer. Watch. Right there is your stake. So this is going to come like this, all the way back here, okay? To come to the back lot line, we have a flag on a tree. Now, that's an approximate coordinate. I didn't put the flag right there. But the name of the game, folks, is how do you know when the clearing is too much or when it's a lot of work? Well, you walk into it. If you can walk into a property, I say this over and over, I can walk into a property unobstructed for the most part. That means lighten the load on the clearing costs. Oh, hey, let me tell you something. I've told this to people before. When I clear my lots, if I have to start that lot at the tree line with a chainsaw in the air, that's not a good sign. That means you're in a jungle. Well, look at that. Almost like it was clear. You know, we're gonna walk on that. Look at this. I'm walking right through here. It's not bad at all. Let's see what we would do. Okay, if I own this lot, all this underbrush is nothing. This is basically pure underbrush at the front. You have a beautiful big tree in the corner. Oh, which is perfect placement. You got a bender right here, but I analyzed it. That's an easy drop, because when it drops, it's just going to drop on the easement. If there's no electric lines, you don't have to hire anybody. And look at the natural tilt on that property. All you do is go cut, to the douche, and it's going to stop right there and then cut it up. If you do that, then I would also do this one, and this one. And that will put you dead center. So here's what that means. 1, 2, 3. All of these can be done yourself. You can stack the firewood over there. If you do, right about there is your center stake. So you got the 40 feet to the right, 40 feet to the left. So what that means is 3 or 4 trees, it's all underbrush. Bring that unit in. And look, you have plenty of space to work with. I would leave those trees right there. That's it, guys. I'd definitely leave that one. That's a monster tree. And by the way, a lot of oak on this property. I got white oak. I have another oak right there. There's a million different breeds of oak. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty happy with this property. You know, we're going to walk right through this because I can. Pretty awesome. You know, and most of the larger trees are very straight. Very straight. Okay, there's the adjacent lot. There's nothing there. Been like that for a long time. I'm gonna pop out on the side. There's my stake. And right about there is the stake marker. You can see we cut through. And as we move to the front, looking down the street, this is what the new person can hope to see. Okay? I don't sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you why. I learned one thing that really separates me from the other land sellers is my ability to be completely transparent. And here's the reason why. Well, number one, I make more money being honest. Right? Thanks to all those lousy people out there. Liberals. Not going to say it, but they are. We want you to be happy. We want you to get a fair transaction. We vet the neighbors. And we tell you the good and bad. All of this is predicated upon the fact that all my buyers over the years said to me, Paul, I'm driving from 70 miles out. I'm driving for 120 miles out. Most of the people that buy our properties are driving. They're getting in their car 6 in the morning. And they say the same thing. They go, Paul, we followed this guy's advertisement. He didn't show everything on the street. They're angry. I don't want you angry because I think you're forgiving. Most people you realize are forgiving. They understand. Sucky little pothole in the road. Sucky potholes that don't even bother you. She is so awesome. We love her. She's the best of the best. Great Republican, great Trumper, another Trumper right there, and of course, the greatest of all time. Anyway, that's my unit, of course. Now, by the way, you can buy that unit and these 2 lots too, which would give you a massive amount of land. You got 1 unit starting, guys, and then you could put a second unit. You could put a third unit. That unit currently will bring around $600-700 a month. That'll give you an idea of what you can. The versatility with this. And I can't impress upon you about a short easement. See how short the easement is? That's good. It's a cheaper install on the culvert. Your clearing costs will have to be done. Your sewer pipes run here. Everything is here. And of course, the world's greatest, most amazing sign ever developed is for sale by owner. There I am, guys. Look, if you can remember my number, you can remember my website. Okay? So that says 423, here, let me show you. 423 Buyland is my phone number. Oh, go figure, 423buyland.com is my website. I'm the only one with a purple sign. So, anyway, pretty cool, man. pretty cool. You know, I'm here, and if there's anything that I can do for you, call or text me. Hey, I'm up till midnight. Just text me after 8 p.m. because my beautiful, beautiful compatriot turns into a grizzly bear if you wake her up after 8. But I'll be there waiting just for you because I'm nationally marketed. I'm up 7 days a week till midnight. Text me, text me, text me. If I don't, I'll get back with you later on. Not a big deal. And folks, we all know we're losing our country. If you're scared of rent, can't stand that mortgage payment, I got you covered. Paul Kacharoff with 423 Byland, thank you, and have a... Okay, Paul Kacharoff, look, I'm here. I want to show you the #1 amenity with Lake Livingston Village. When you buy this lot, you develop it as a new lot owner, you get access to the lake. You have at lake access. Look at this beautiful open land. Look, you got a picnic table out there, you got a grill out there, you have another picnic table, you have another grill. This is a fairly new dock and they're constantly maintaining it. And one of my most favorite things about this area, because I've been fishing quite a bit, one of my most favorite aspects is the toilet. Don't even deny yourself, don't even kid yourself. When we ran out of toilet paper in the pandemic, people went nuts. When you are here and that moment arises, you don't want to leave. Well, you don't have to. And also, if this system ever falls and we're all going to chaos, you got a place to go to the bathroom. Look, I'm trying to sell the toilet. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is where you back your boat. I love all this open land. I love that American flag. Well, it used to be America. Right now we're in these socialist, fascist states, United States is what we're at. I hate these liberals. I like old school. I love our history. I love Thomas Jefferson. I love freedom. I love capitalism. Isn't that crazy that the new generation is choosing fascism over freedom, patriotism, capitalism? I'm not going to go on a political tirade. I'm not going to do it today. You know why? Because that's what's not important. Look at the water. Then we're going to go over here. I'm going to show how close you are to the open water. Look at this. There you are. You are exactly 50 feet to 100 feet to the open water. You can back your boat in. You can sit under here. And they're currently working on the bulkhead. That's why it's roped off. But look at this. This is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Right around the outside, folks. Right around this corner. Just to let you know, if you have a boat, this is the best place on the lake to be, in my opinion. What you don't see is, you see that tree on the corner there? That in the distance, that big tree, there's a boat ramp. Okay, right around the corner is Peanut Island. Okay, Peanut Island is an island, really accessible, right there. People play on it. If you're out there fishing and you get a storm coming, you're close to home, you're just around the corner, you can hide at one side of the island. I've been there, done that. It's great, and it's one of the biggest hot spots there are. Now, I'm gonna show you one more other thing before we go, so I want you to stay tuned. Not a big deal, guys, but not a big deal, but I like the dock. This was installed about 8-9 years ago. They're going to have to install another one. But a lot of fishing goes on here. And it's pretty cool because you can take your boat and right up right there, tie it off, and step in, take a break, go around here, have a barbecue going with kids playing, and of course the grown-ups come out here, grab a little beer, and go get some fishing, right? So it's a great little place to hang your boat at, especially if you're going to be on the lake all day. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I just thought this was an important aspect. When you buy into a community, you're buying into everything. You're buying into the neighbors. You're buying into the amenities. That's what you're buying into. I always tell people, look, I'm just a tree seller. Nothing more, nothing less. Just your average tree seller. But hey, look, I love trees. Trees are, to me, better than the house. The trees are natural and the trees are real. Trees are authentic and trees are transparent. So look, don't knock God's beauty. vision, forest before the trees. No pun intended. But anyway, Paul Kacharoff, I appreciate this moment that you spent with us on lots 275 and 276. Oh, I almost forgot. If there's anybody out there who's interested in this double lot, you get one lot for free of association dues. The association dues run $250 a year. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. I mean, $250, it comes up to what, 25 bucks a month, right? If you own 2 lots, you get 1 for free. So what are you really paying? 12 bucks per lot. You have city sewage. You have city water. You got to develop it. And folks, don't be scared of developing. Don't be scared of developing. I get you there. I've developed 4 lots last year. I'm developing another lot right now. I have guys that can help you out. I can point you in the right direction. I can give you all the answers you need to know, from cost to everything when it comes to developing your average lot, taking it from the trees to move on ready to run around 13 to 14,000, 15,000. That's about what it's going to cost. Let's not sugarcoat the cost. Let's know what we're up against. But look at it from this perspective. Let's say you got 30 grand wrapped up into an RV lot. And by the way, I'm going to do one and sell it for 30 grand. So you can buy that one too if you had the money up front. But if you didn't, think about this. The average house price in the area has just skyrocketed to $200,000+. Let me see. 200, 250,000, 30. Okay, pretty much sells itself if you're willing to live in an RV. It's the cheapest place in all of America, and while there's 1 or 2 lots left, I really highly suggest you capitalize on that. A little long-winded. 423 buy land.